Bro, I feel for this generation so damn much. It is sad. I feel for them. Because it's like no matter what, y'all got the worst people. It's like they said, we living in the best of times and the worst of times. And this generation doesn't have anybody really to look up to, or rather the options are real slim when it comes to having somebody to actually look up to. It's just one of them what the fuck type of ordeals. Um, I seen something that I gotta speak on because I feel like it speaks to more of a larger demographic, right? And this ain't to like the intentions of this video, because I gotta put this disclaimer out because I know how sensitive people are. The intention of this video isn't to try to like bash anybody or make anybody feel bad necessarily. I mean, it's gonna happen. Like when you speak them facts, bro, I swear, somebody gonna get hurt, especially when they try to live a lie or they try to live in this illusion that everything's all right when it's not. Oh, something just flew in my damn eye. Where's fucking time for that to happen? But yeah, you got people who just don't want to admit to themselves that they've been played a fool. And they get so caught up in the emotions that they stay stuck in that, something I like to call like the gray area with their emotions, and because they don't want to learn. And they don't want to better themselves and put themselves in a better position. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, so some of y'all know that Zero, real famous Smash Brothers player, earlier this year, I think like a couple months ago, he kind of stopped uploading content. And I think 1 month ago exactly, I think he attempted to commit suicide or something of that nature, because he was just feeling so depressed and all that. Well, it turns out that all this happened around the time when his so-called girlfriend, I do say so-called, happened around the time his so-called girlfriend broke up with him. And you know what I'm saying, she ended up seemingly, from the way things looked, she kind of used him for his notoriety and his money. And the split second things didn't go, I guess, wasn't the first sign things wasn't going as well financially or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Or whenever she decided to get her feel, that's when she broke up with the dude. Next thing you know, she on her Instagram taking all these like overly sexualized pictures and starting the OnlyFans and all this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like just a typical slut bag type of situation, right? We know these types, bro. Any man that has been through any type of relationship, or if you've just been living for like at least like 10 plus years of your life, especially within these past 10 years, if you've had any type of interaction with the female species, and I do mean actual females, not the, you know what I'm saying, then you know this is how most of them act. Most of them legitimately act like this because they don't have no sense of direction, and deep down they ain't got nothing else going on for themselves, so they just turn into an online hoe. Ain't no other way to put that. They become attention whores, and whatever gets them that attention is what they're gonna do. They don't have no moral compass or no type of, you know what I'm saying, sense of, you know what I'm saying, like they don't have any type of, like they just don't give a fuck. So they just put themselves out there like they don't give a fuck. Now, if y'all remember, I started the Operation Don't Simp videos like a couple months ago. I think it was like earlier last month, late 2 months ago, like late, I think around that time. And the whole purpose was to avoid being guys like, unfortunately, like Zero. So the low tier god, I don't really talk about dude too much, but he made a video in response to Zero allegedly, getting ready to commit suicide or announcing that he was trying to commit suicide or whatever. And she, not she, I was finna talk about Zero X, but low tier god, he kind of like spoke on the girl, and he kind of like, went to her IG, just like I did, and seen basically everything that I told y'all. It's like when she started uploading videos, she was this innocent little posh type of, petite little thing. Then as soon as she started feeling herself, or when she started getting them inboxes from the simps, that's all of a sudden you start seeing, all these fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Overly sexualized cosplays. I'm talking about cosplays that don't even make any sense to be fucking sexualized. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna link her fucking Instagram or anything like that, because I just don't fuck with females like that. I think they the bottom of the barrel and they don't deserve no shine. So me talking about it like this is the only attention that that hoe gonna get. Because you gotta call them what they are. I don't give a fuck. But the point is, Zero, I think sometime last week, he responded to Low Tier God's video. And in his response, it was one line that kind of made me want to kick this video off. Because I know it's other men out there that think the exact same way that Zero does. He kind of went down the line saying how, LTG was kind of like, pretty much he was painting a false narrative, and that, he basically supports everything. He loves the girl, and he supports her in anything and everything that she does. Stop right there. That was the line that kind of, if you're any type of a man, bro, like if you're any kind of a man that didn't had experiences with women before, when you see something like that and you're not simping out, that's like the biggest red flag you can think of when it comes, like, you can't help nobody at that point. You can't. And let this be a lesson to all you young dudes out there, bro. If you dealing with a female and she out there acting like she for the streets, or she hoeing out on fucking Instagram and she got an OnlyFans, it's just certain red flags you just supposed to know. Now, if you like in your teens and, like you're just trying to discover life and, like you're working your way up into manhood, you're gonna deal with these types of females. You're gonna deal with them. They're gonna come into your life, they're gonna use you for whatever they want you to, whatever they want to use you for. And it's people like that in general, but the reason why we're focusing on females, because this is the type of females that we're dealing with here. You got females that are coming to your life, use you for whatever whatever they think you're worth, and then leave, and then somehow make you feel like you're the problem when all you did was help. Because you can tell for a fact Zero did nothing but try to help this damn girl. And maybe he made a couple mistakes here and there, because you can tell Zero don't have a lot of experience with women. He don't. Let's just keep it 100. Anybody in the Smash community, 9 times out of 10, they don't have a lot of experience with women. They're coming from being introverts, keeping to themselves, and the only confidence they'll ever get with talking to a girl is the slight chance that they gain some notoriety within the community, or they got to talk to them through, or they got to simp out through like a DM or something. They don't know nothing about just going up to a girl, introducing themselves, you know what I'm saying, and just getting the conversation going. and seeing what you have in common, what you don't have in common. You know what I'm saying? Like, just regular. They don't have the confidence or the backbone to do that type of shit. Especially to a girl that they deem is supposed to be like, oh so cute and oh so pretty. When in the real world, for the rest of us, girls like her, she wouldn't even pass the buck. Now I know people don't sit there and say things like, oh well, you're not so handsome. Look, first off, I'm a dude. You know what I'm saying? I would never judge I'm a man. At the end of the day, men aren't supposed to be pretty. Stop expecting men to have these feminine features. You know what I'm saying? We're men, like we grow beards and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we grow mustaches. Like we're not meant to, you know what I'm saying? We're handsome creatures. We're handsome creatures. We're not pretty, we're not beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not any of these words that you would associate with the female species at all. It's a difference. It's a vast difference. And I think y'all gotten so used to these LGBT, BLT, HIJK, LMNOP motherfuckers that y'all got the game confused. Y'all literally got the game confused. To the point where y'all don't even know a real man when y'all see one. So it's really one of those confusing situations where it's like a no-win situation. You know what I mean? It's literally like a no-win situation. So you might as well just, you know what I'm saying, might as well just, you know what I'm saying, like let the truth be known any damn way. Because it's always going to be people who need this advice that don't know where to get it from. And then they look up to people like Zero and see what he's doing and think that that's the way they're supposed to go. You gotta understand, and it's not me trying to bash Zero, he's just the topic of discussion right now. So I hope Zero get it together and start making videos again, because the Smash Brother community actually needs somebody like Zero for his skills and, you know what I'm saying, what he brings to the table with Smash. But, you know what I'm saying, as skillful as he was, or known to be in Smash Brothers, you know what I'm saying, the community needs that. So I hope he gets back in his groove and finds, you know what I'm saying, because I know he hurt behind that girl, because he probably thinks that that's the best he's gonna ever do. You know what I'm saying, that's the reason why he's simping so damn hard over. If no guy who knows that they can get another woman that looks just as beautiful and can do everything that the last one did, you know what I'm saying, is gonna trip out over no girl like this, especially when she fucking hoeing out on Instagram when she didn't start off like that and she ended up with an OnlyFans. Like, come on, bro. It's certain red flags you're just supposed to know are not the no-go zone when it comes to dealing with, you know what I'm saying, these types of females. Like, it's just certain red flags. For example, if you go to her Instagram and she got a link tree, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna have OnlyFans. If she has an OnlyFans, leave her the fuck alone. Because I be seeing females that be having like legitimate businesses. I'm talking about they be mortgage brokers, they be, you know what I'm saying, they be professional, they have some professional occupations. Excuse me for spitting all over the place, but I'm kind of walking. You know what I'm saying? They have professional occupations. You know, they be mortgage brokers, they be real estate agents. But that alone is not going to stop them from being for the streets. You know what I mean? You know how many professional hoes they got in the world? A woman can have all these fucking businesses and can be successful as she wants. She can't have a fucking relationship to save her damn life. Because she don't have too much experience like that. So the only experience most of them ever have is seeing these simps in the DMs, and they just go off of that. That's their experience with men. So when you seeing a guy who built like Zero, And that's, again, it's not me bashing Zero. I'm kind of speaking in general. When you see a guy who built like Zero, who's who's this big, out of shape, posh kind of guy, and I'm not talking, because I've been losing weight myself. Like, I can stand to lose a couple pounds. I done lost some weight. I done lost like a good 20 pounds, around like 20, 22 pounds. I ain't been on the scale as of late, but I know I done lost some weight because I noticed my stomach done shrunk. But when you got guys that's built like that, and they don't have a lot of experience with women, they think girls like, Zero's ex is like the best that they ever gonna do. I mean, she's always gonna be the most beautiful thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because for him, that was probably his first interaction with a woman. For real. I can't imagine him, because based on how he's acting, or his response to LTG, and it's not me taking up for LTG or nothing like that, it's just seeing that mentality and worried that other men or other upcoming, young men are gonna look at that and think that's the way you need to act. This is Operation Stop Simp, bro. We gotta be better than that. It's no reason why a girl is gonna use you for money and notoriety just so she can get more Instagram followers on her shit, just so she can start doing these over-sexualized cosplays and fucking what have you, and then start her OnlyFans. She's banking off of your fucking success. And then you talking about you support her in anything and everything that she do. She just used you, motherfucker. She literally just used you. And you talking about you supporting anything and everything that she does? She started her OnlyFans career off of the fact that she used you for everything. You know what I'm saying? And broke your heart in the process. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is why, again, I said earlier, if you have, and when you see guys like this, they don't have a lot of experience with women. Because if they did, it's no way you gonna sit there and be moping around over this girl. She's not even cute like that. She's okay. She's not even cute like that. She over protrudes her ass in the shots to try to make like she got the booty that she don't have, or she wears some extra tight clothing to try to give the illusion that she got some type of ass, and she ain't got nothing back there. Like, bro, it's everything that, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you're simping over somebody who ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Ain't even worth simping over. Fuck your personal feelings, because personal feelings gonna have you, personal feelings can make somebody who's like a 4 feel like a 10 to you personally. But at the end of the day, she's still a 4. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to know when you've been used, back up, and just say, you know what, fuck it. It's more fish in the sea. But when your vision is so skewed to where the one person that done fucked you over has your heart and soul, because that's like the best chance you feel like you got with a relationship, you're gonna start doing shit like this. And I want the younger generation that sees that, don't trip over shit like that. Understand when you just was a come up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand when she's not yours. It was just your turn. Like, I can't imagine what Zero could have did to make him think that this shit was his fault. I mean, she never said that he was beating on her. She never said that, he did anything, foul to her. Otherwise, we know that shit would have been everywhere. In the time that he tried to kill himself, supposedly she dropped everything to come to his aid, but that was out of guilt. She didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Because she feels like she broke your heart and she feels like she's responsible and she doesn't want that blood on her hands. That's the reason why she came there. Because she doesn't want to feel guilty. Because she feels guilty right now. Anything negative that you're going through, she feels guilty because she has something to feel guilty about. You know what I'm saying? So why are you tripping over it? Again, it's like no matter which way you want to look at this shit, Zero is tripping over a bitch that don't give no fucks about her. They give no fucks about him. The split second that she got herself on OnlyFans is the telltale sign right there, bro. That's the telltale sign. The split second this hoe got her OnlyFans is the telltale sign. And until, as men, until we stop, you know, you got to understand, you're going to go through this trauma. You're going to go through that heartbreak, but when you go through some trauma, either you're going to let it beat you up or you're going to let it help you up. This is game right here. You're going to either let any type of situation that gets you down or any type of depressed situation, you're going to either let it beat you up or you're going to let it help you up. And if you let it help you up, you can become a more powerful person. If you let it beat you up, well, you're going to end up in a position being depressed and all that, like Zero is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know when you've been used and let them people go, bro. It's not that hard. It's not hard at all. But it's going to take practice. It is. It's going to take for you to get your heart broken. It's going to take for you to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to end up being the people that you think aren't going to never do that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you don't have a lot of experience with women like that. And the same thing goes for women. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes out there that's going to use you for whatever and then kick you to the curb. You invest too much energy into people that don't mean you well, then when they get what they feel out of the situation, you left with, you know, all this energy drain, and, you know what I'm saying, you feel used, like, you know what I'm saying, you did something wrong when you really didn't. We got to do better, bro. We got to do better. Now, Zero, this is a personal message for you at the end. People, pass this on to Zero. Please pass this on to dude. It ain't worth it for you to kill yourself over this damn girl. If the rumors are true that you tried to kill her, dude, I'm just saying this for real. It's never worth it. It really ain't. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to find somebody who's going to make you forget about this damn girl. I swear. Like, you legitimately are going to find somebody who are, in all honesty, going to make you forget all about this damn girl. And this girl is going to actually treat you the way you're supposed to be treated. She's going to respect you the way you're supposed to be respected. You know what I'm saying? And she's not going to use you like this girl used you. And to be honest, you ain't got to tell the damn world about what happened between you and her. This is just us speculating based on what we see going on from the outside looking in. You ain't got to explain yourself. But at the same time, we know certain factors are in play when we see the shit that she's doing and see how you're reacting to it. And when we see how you're reacting to it. Because we're men that actually been through relationships before. We have experience with the female sex to where we understand that it's females out there that act like her, and only females that act like her have a certain mentality, and it's all the same. None of it is different. You are one of the best, you are one of, if not the top Smash Brothers player that this generation has seen. You're one of, if not the best. That means something. To a fighting game community, that means something. If I'm not mistaken, you were one of the dudes who was a part of that class that got Smash Brothers to Evo. If I'm not mistaken. If not, you capitalized on that and you made a name for yourself. There's people out there that are looking forward to the next Zero video regarding Smash Brothers. Because that's your niche. Like, that's your hustle. That's what you know what I'm saying? That's what you got going for yourself. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure you can join any esports team out there and get any amount of money you want from these people because you're just that much of a hot commodity, bro. It's no reason for you to be going all in your personal feelings for a female that just took shit from you. And the only thing she gave you was some sentimental value. And maybe some pussy here and there. If that. Because I can guarantee you, if you was in shape or you took better care of your health, she would have stuck around for longer, but eventually she would have still left. It don't matter, bro. It's really not your damn fault. No matter which way you try to slice the pie, no matter what angle you try to look at it from, it ain't your fault that this girl left. She left because she got what she wanted out of you, and there was no need for you no more. You were expendable. You know what I'm saying? Even if y'all so-called talk, that's gonna stop after a while. That's gonna stop after a while. Leave this damn girl alone, bro, and go find you a female. You're more than capable of finding a female that, you know what I'm saying, have something going on. Now, that was the last little piece I had for Zero. So let me go back to talking to the other young men that, you know what I'm saying, that's seeing the situation and want to know what to do in the situation. Look, when the pandemic hit, a lot of events shut down. So a lot of people who were introverts, they didn't have a lot of willpower to go out on their own to, to meet people and things like that. Like, they don't do that. They're introverts. They like to stay in the house and keep to themselves. But when the pandemic hit, they kind of forced people to do that. And whatever little bit of interaction they did get from these events, they don't have that no more. So you end up doing a lot of self-reflecting. You end up doing a lot of thinking, almost compared to being in jail or the way people say you are in jail. All you got is time to think. You know what I'm saying? Get your hustle up. You know what I'm saying? Get your money right. That way when the world does open back up, you'll be prepared for it. But you got some people that just don't have no kind of, they don't have any kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't have any interest in going out and meeting other people, or they're too scared about being rejected, or they feel like they're going to get made fun of. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the typical high school shit where you try to talk to a cute girl and she hanging around a bunch of her girlfriends or something like that, and you get embarrassed, and then next thing you know, they try to go tell the school and all. Y'all still thinking in that mentality. At the end of the day, all the girl can do is say no. It's nothing you need to be afraid of when it comes to, talking to females, bro. It's nothing you need to be afraid of. She says no, okay, on to the next one. You ain't got to sit there and beg for her attention. Fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Go out in the world and get yourself together, bro. It's not the end of the damn world. It's not. It may feel like that, but one day you're going to look back on that depression, and you're going to realize how stupid you was to go through that, but you learn. And being that you learn, it's nothing that you need to trip off of. It happens to everybody. I don't care how smooth or how suave you think guys are with women. Every last single one of us has been through the bullshit of dealing with trifling ass women who used us for something and then kicked us to the curb. It happens, but you learn from that. And when you learn from that, what you do is you harden your resolve, so that way when the next woman comes up, tries to do you like that, you can call that shit early and be like, you know what, I'm good. You can go about your business. And this is real life right here, bro. We don't have too many people on YouTube that's giving you all these type of discussions. Shout out to LTG, shout out to Mugetsu Gaming, shout out to Mugen Lord, you know what I'm saying? And a few other people out there as well that's giving this game to people that tries to, make sure that you don't, because when you lose somebody that you spent a lot of time to, you will grow accustomed to them, it's going to hurt. But you don't stay wallowed in that hurt. Even if you read the Bible, it say God gives you 7 days to mourn over a tragedy. He gives you 7 days, because after that, you'll be sick. And look at what happened anytime somebody stays mopey for more than 7 days. They go crazy. Take your 7 days, mourn, get your tears out, beat yourself in the chest. You know what I'm saying? Stay wallowed out, but get yourself up and get back out there, bro. It's not that hard. It's not that fucking hard. It ain't. It really ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Those memories are just that. They're just memories. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy them for what they were. Move the fuck on. World Warriors Collective. Be humble in victory, be gracious in defeat, but show no mercy in battle. It ain't over, man. It's not over.